Hi Virgo, welcome back. Welcome to my subscribers and welcome those of you who have never been here before. My name is Jackie. This is going to be a general reading for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the first 2 weeks of May, and I hope you guys are doing well. We'll be doing a horseshoe spread. Let's just try to get right into it. Knight of Swords. 2. Okay. All right. Hope you guys are doing okay today. Let's see what we have going on here. Let me just think for a second. Okay. It ends with the Ace of Wands, so I do like that. Starting out with the Knight of Swords. Okay. Let's see what your crowning energy is. Pull Wisdom of the Oracle. I think I'll move these cards over a little bit so you can see them a little more clearly. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay. It's a good thought-provoking card. All that glitters. All right, let's get right into this. Let me show you your crowning energy card. You guys can see it. All right, it's a big pile of gold with 2 masks on top. You can't see that. Okay, so this energy indicates, Virgo, a need to see beyond the superficial. See beyond the superficial of the masks that people wear, and even for you to think about the mask that you wear, that you cover up, to maybe sometimes not show parts of yourself that maybe you're not entirely proud of. But this energy also does indicate the ability to become very trapped in things of status, you know, and it's natural to want things, but in the same way, it's natural for other people to deny the trappings of status as a statement of rebellion. So depending on which side of the fence you fall on, but you're being asked to look at this. You know, the question here is, if something sparkles, is it better? You know, and this is something that we all know, but I'm getting this energy strong for you to question, you know, whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or a position, a stamp of authority by somebody, fancy clothes or jewelry, whatever it is. Ask yourself, how much do these things actually tell you about a person? So the things, there's nothing wrong with the things. Things are just things, right? But if someone has all of these things, how much does it actually tell you about the person? Because look, the truth is that, you know, people do seek to acquire things that, well, really for what is it going to do for them symbolically that's going to end up making them ultimately a more attractive person, you know, more attractive as a person. So these are things to be paying attention to. But yeah, this energy is definitely asking you to recognize the masks that people wear and the motives underlying them. You know, but most importantly, you need to ask yourself if all these glitter-like elements that are dressing up this person or situation, because it could be a situation like a job that maybe you want to go into or something like that, if it was all gone, if all the glitter was gone, would you still desire that person or situation? Because look, you know, sometimes an opportunity looks so good that you just can't resist it, especially when it appears that others are doing so well and they've hit the mother load and, you know, you have certain things that you want for yourself. Let me move these cards down a little bit. And it's very easy to get caught up in that energy. So this crowning energy is asking you to really look at that. You know, don't pay any attention to other people around you, people who chase what, you know, what we call the fool's gold. So just resist the temptation to be jealous of others. I'm not saying you are, but it is a human condition that hits everyone from time to time. So just resist the temptation to, you know, to be jealous, to really pay attention to what other people have, what they've achieved, because ultimately, that may actually not be what you want for yourself anyway. So this energy is really asking you to look beyond the surface right now. You know, stick to what you know. Walk away from something that you're thinking about that seems too good to be true, because you may very well be sorry that you got yourself into it. Better things are in front of you. Now, for those of you who are in a relationship, it's much the same way. Sometimes we try to become something that we're not in order to impress others. And there's no malice here. That doesn't make somebody a bad person. That really is just a type of insecurity, right? But, this energy is asking us to pay attention to this, not only in ourselves, but also the people who we're meeting right now. Because this does indicate that you may be dealing with somebody who's hiding behind their words and sparkle, so just look past the surface right now, and really look into the essence of a person, and also look at that within your own self. Really look at, what that person is, and not what he or she can give you is important to recognize right now, as well as really understanding your own soul and what you can honestly bring to a situation. Really, in the end, this is about using your heart right now, like using the eyes in your heart instead of the eyes in your head, if that makes sense. So your past energy is coming up as the Knight of Swords, which indicates to me that you're coming out of a time where you needed to stand up for yourself and your beliefs, is what I'm getting here. A period of rapid movement and transformation, like you just feeling big changes within yourself. You were in a place of movement, of not being afraid to do what you needed to do to move yourself forward. This was a time of you standing up for what you believed in. This is a Gemini card, okay, which puts you in a space of being very quick thinking and with the ability to operate at a bit of a higher level than you normally do. And, like his major arcana counterparts, which is the Lover's card, he's interested in a wide range of people and experiences. So this tells me you are in this space of exchanging ideas and communicating with different people that you normally wouldn't, with a certain style and wit. I'm getting that you were attracting people to you during this time, coming out of your shell in a certain part of your life. And in a natural horoscope, the primary domain of this energy is the third house of neighborhood and communication. So I'm getting that some of you may have met someone during this time who lives local to you, or you met them through some type of communication, perhaps online. And I know that seems like it covers everything, but I'm getting very specifically that the person actually lives near you, either in your neighborhood or around what you frequently do, like maybe your gym, or they live around your job, or someone that you met online. Like, I'm not getting an energy here that you met them through someone else, in any other way. But yeah, okay. Anyway, so moving forward, and this is a general reading, guys, okay? So please take the messages as they apply. So in your present energy is the Seven of Pentacles reversed, which tells me that right now you're in a place of procrastination, needing to commit fully to the work you're doing or the lifestyle you have right now, regardless, if it's what you want or not, regardless of any up and down, or you need to put your energies elsewhere. If you're not happy with where you are right now, it's this recognition that you need to shift your focus and put your energies elsewhere. So this can mean considering a different job or career path for yourself, because I'm getting that many of you have become really disheartened and really bummed out with the slow or no progress in your work or improvement in your finances. I feel like you've been working really hard, and why is the payoff not coming just yet? But while you're feeling down about this energy, feeling down right now about this energy is telling me that you run the risk of missing opportunities that could be surrounding you right now. So try your best to gather up your willpower to take action right now, because any decision is better than no decision. I'm certainly getting an anxiety about some sort of financial agreement or finances that is affecting your motivation right now. So maybe some of you are in a job where you thought you were going to be making more money and it's not turning out the way you thought, or you know, you don't like the pay structure that you're experiencing. It could be a number of things, but I am getting very strongly here that it is something to do with finances, okay? And then going into your future energy here is the Knight of Wands. So since this is a court card, Virgo, this can represent your energy or someone who you're dealing with. But, you know, like we always say in these general readings, okay, for the masses, this energy could be flip-flop between you and a partner or you and someone close to you, because that's just the way energy works. It doesn't understand boundaries and walls, right? It just understands the reading of an energy. But the Knight of Wands, so this could be you or someone you're dealing with. Okay, so if it's representing you, if this is how it's resonating with you, this is saying it's time to fire up your ambition and know that events are about to speed up for you, okay, at this time. You know, and this is in your future. This is in your near future. So any issues that you've had with progressing forward, I feel like are going to be lifted right now. Decisions that you've been waiting on, or if you've just been feeling really stuck, this is going to be lifted right now. Yeah, I just feel any conversations that you need to have to actually move yourself forward. This could have to do with a career, but equally so a relationship. You know, you're going to have what you need to move a relationship forward. To, you know, as they feel like many Virgos have been very stagnant in their relationships. That's just been showing up. But this card is very auspicious for just moving forward. This could even be moving homes, finding a new job, making progress in personal relationships. Yeah. Now, if this is another person, this tells me you're going to be meeting somebody pretty incredible. Okay, this can be a business person or a leader and a mover in a certain area. So they can have their own business, their own practice, or they could just be involved in big business is what I'm getting here. That energy is coming through very strongly. Someone who's really confident and charming. But what I really like is that this person is faithful and dependable and very passionate. And the only caveat here, just because this is a fire energy, they might have a pretty wicked temper. Yeah, you know, when they get upset. So that's just something to be mindful of, because this is related to the sign of Sagittarius. So some of you may be dealing with the Sag, but regardless is if this is you or another person, there is so much passion here. This is the only court card that embodies the passion and combination of fire with fire. So if this is you, you're in a very hot place right now. Really good stuff moving forward. And if this is somebody else, hold on to the floor, because you're in for a really amazing ride with this person. I'm getting a lot of positive energy about this person and how they're going to be impacting your life. So I do like that for you, Virgo. Good stuff. This next phase is your best course of action. Energy coming in is the Chariot, which is a message right now for you to combine your mental discipline and tenacity right now. And remember that your power really does come from within you, right? Especially you guys are the Hermit, and we do with the Hermit reverse here, but you guys are this pensive sign, beautiful energy, just very introspective, and don't lose sight of that. Don't lose sight of that. You know, don't fall victim to your shadow side. You know, remember that your power comes from within you. And that sounds so rote, right? And like such bullshit. But this is very important for you to believe right now, to believe in yourself, because by combining your determination and your focus and your willpower, you're going to get to where you're looking to go. So just stay the course right now and do your best to overcome any obstacles right now that might cross your path. So this is the card of Cancer. So some of you may be dealing with the Cancer, but regardless, this is the energy of Cancer. So be mindful of the element of water creatures, right? So this is a very sensitive and intuitive energy. And those of you know, if you know any Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces in your life, you know what I'm talking about. Very sensitive and intuitive. So at the same time, this can be a very moody time, you know, just as the mood changes from like day to day and the tides rise and fall in response to the fluctuations, you know, in the energies. You may be feeling this during this energy. So just be patient with yourself. But I am getting that many of you are working very hard towards fourth house things, which is where we look for clues about home and family life, as well as nurturing influences. And, you know, Virgo, look, this makes sense to me since you have Jupiter retrograde in your fourth house, making you look at and evaluate and make changes in this area. I've been speaking a lot about this for the past month or so in my videos. So if you want more information, you can go back and check out one of those videos. I actually made a whole video just on this. But this is time for you to actively make positive adjustments in this house. But I like that it came up in this spread because this does confirm for me as a reader that you guys are doing the work. So I really do like that. And then in your space of how other people affect you, you know, we have the energy of the King of Pentacles reverse here, which tells me that you have right now someone in your life who is greedy and untrustworthy. You know, just be sure to double check all financial agreements to make sure that there are no hidden catches with this situation or this person. This also does indicate that, you know, right now, just be sure not to be spending too much money on other people in your life at this point, or feeling forced to spend too much money, because there's a need to focus on your finances right now. So from your perspective, Virgo, please be sure to limit your overspending, or limit the damage of overspending at this point. Yeah. But if finances is not an issue for you, I'm getting that many of you are just feeling very unsupported right now by someone in your life. And I'm also getting for others that someone very close to you is struggling right now with a physical health issue, or for some reason they're in a very selfish space that's deeply impacting you. So I'm getting all of these messages from this card, but this is the energy of Taurus, and the primary domain of this energy is the second house of values and personal belonging. So I am getting that someone might be pressuring you about how you spend money or invest in things that don't pertain to them. And for others, I'm getting that someone in your life is only willing to spend money or invest in things that speak directly to them, with little consideration for you and how you feel or things that you need. Okay, so a lot there, but hopefully I covered most of the bases. So in your fear and obstacle position is the Hermit reverse. Virgo, this is your card and this is your reverse. So this is telling me that you may be feeling alone and unsupported right now. But I am getting that this is more of an attitude and a perception that you have rather than reality. So, you know, this is asking, I don't know, like, are you avoiding getting any help right now? You're avoiding asking for help right now, maybe, because this card shows me you accepting a certain role of victor or martyr, you know, and that you're finding it really hard to let go of this mindset, more due to habit or stubbornness. Like, this is what I'm getting. Alternatively, though, this energy indicates that you may be feeling cut off from your usual support system, or that you're being ignored right now by friends or family who you normally trust, but for some reason you're in a place where you're feeling ignored by them. But this, you know, look, this is, I'm getting that you just need to withdraw for a little bit right now and really rely on your own inner guidance to move forward. Yeah, because, you know, going back to you know, to the energy that we discussed over here, it's the power's within you. I'm getting very strongly that you need to really be in touch with this. So as your final outcome energy is the Ace of Wands. I love this. A number of signs are getting this. Such a great outcome card. I love this. It's a fire energy, so some of you may be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but this corresponds to summer, so I'm feeling that this final outcome may become really evident to you once the summer begins. But I love this card for you. This indicates creativity that quickly somehow bursts, right, into like a new bloom of something. So this indicates a creative path or a career path that you're on, where your hard work is turning into a successful reality. So this is a very auspicious energy for those of you starting a new job, or maybe those of you who are looking to get a promotion at work. But yeah, this just definitely indicates new beginnings, the birth of something new, literal or metaphorical. Right? Maybe some new babies are entering your family, but definitely the birth of a new time. It's just a time of success. Some of you may be getting a new home, like I said, a promotion or a job. But the thing is with this energy, what I love is you experience is like a flash of inspiration, and you certainly know what you have to do next to form what you're considering, or where your energies are focused on. So really, like, even if you've been working for a long time towards a specific goal, this energy tells me that all of a sudden you're going to have this realization of a new approach to this thing that you're going after, as literally like this flash of inspiration. It's just going to hit you, and you're going to realize that that approach is exactly what you've been missing this whole time. So that's what's going to be necessary to enter into this space of fruition.